Quiet Communion reads Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. 'Tis some visitor, I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this, and nothing more. Ah, distinctly, I remember it was a bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished tomorrow. Vainly I sought to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore, nameless here forevermore. And the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before. So that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, 'tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. Some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. This it is, and nothing more. Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating, then no longer. Sir, I said, or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore. But the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was I sure heard you. Here I opened wide the door, darkness there and nothing more. Deep into the darkness, peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word, Lenore. This I whispered, and an echo murmured back the word, Lenore. Merely this, and nothing more. Back into the chamber, turning, all my soul within me burning. Soon again I heard a tapping, somewhat louder than before. Surely, I said, surely that is something at my window, Petite. Let me see, then, what treat is, and this mystery explore. Let my heart be still in a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind and nothing more. Open here I flung the shutter, when with many a flirt and flutter, and there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mien of lord and lady, perched above my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, perched and sat and nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave stern decorum of the consonants it bore. Though that crest be shorn and shaven, though, I said, art sure no craven, ghastly grim, an ancient raven wandering on the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name in the night's plutonium shore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Much I marvel this ungainly fowl to hear discourse so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little relevancy bore. For we cannot help arguing with no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door, bird or beast upon the sculptured bust upon his chamber door, with such name as Nevermore. But the raven, sitting lonely on the placid bust, spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that one word he did outpour, nothing further than he uttered, not a feather than he fluttered. Still I scarcely more muttered, other friends have flowed before. On the morrow he will leave me, as my hopes have flown before. Then the bird said, Nevermore, startled at the stillness, broken by reply so aptly spoken. Doubtless, I said, what it uttered is the only stock in store, caught from some unhappy master, from whom a merciful disaster followed fast and followed faster, till his songs one burden bore, till the treasures of his hope that melancholy burden bore, of never, nevermore. But the raven, still beguiling at my fancy into smiling, started I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of bird, and bust and door. Then, upon the velvet seeking, I betook myself to linking fancy unto fancy, thinking what this ominous bird of yore, what this grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt, and ominous bird of yore meant in croaking, nevermore. This I sat, engaged in guessing, but no syllable expressing, till the fowl whose fiery eyes now burned into my bosom's core. This and more I sat divining, with my head at ease reclining on the cushion's velvet lining, with the lamplight clouded over, but whose velvet violet lining, with the lamp's light gloating over, she should press, nevermore. Then my thought, the air grew denser, perfumed from the unseen censer, swung by a seraphim whose footfalls tinkled on the turfed floor. Wretch, I cried, that God has lent thee, by the angels he has sent thee, respite, respite, and repent thee from the memories of Lenore. Quaff, oh quaff, this kind of nepenthe, and forget this lost Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, I said, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, whether tempter sent, or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore. Desolate, yes, all undaunted, on the desert land of enchanted, on this home of horror haunted, tell me truly, I implore, is there a balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, I said, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, but that heaven that binds above us, by that God we both adore, tell this soul with sorrow, laden if, within the distant Aden, it shall clasp a sainted maiden, whom the angels name Lenore, clasp a rare and radiant maiden, upon the angel's name Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Be that word our sign of parting, bird or friend, I shrieked, upstating, get thee back into the tempest in the night's plutonium shore. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken. Quit the bust above my door. Take that beak from out of my heart, and take from the form from off my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore. And the raven never flighting, still sitting on a pallet bust, a palace just above the chamber door. And his eyes all have the seeming of a devil's that is dreaming, and the lamplight over him streaming throws his shadow on the floor. And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore.